Hello fellow Tenno. If you've clicked on this video, it means you're looking at how to farm Thrax Plasm. Well, look no further as I'm about to explain the best current method to farm and obtain this resource. Before we begin, remember to like and subscribe for more Warframe guides like this one. Thrax Plasm can only be farmed from one area on the star chart, that being Zamarin. And it is only dropped by two enemies, Thrax Centurions and Thrax with the amount dropped being partially random and scaling positively with their level, starting with 2 on level 50. During the recording of this video, I tested to see where the best locations in the Zamarin are to farm Thrax. I ran each of the nodes solo for 10 minutes for the endless missions and one run or approximately 5 minutes for the non-endless nodes. The results of my testing were as follows. Everview Arc, the Void Flood node, I obtained 10 in 10 minutes. So based on this, it's about an average of 60 an hour. Heleco Perimeter, the Extermination node, I obtained 20 in a 5-minute run, which based on this would average about to 240 an hour. The Greenway, which is the Mobile Defense node, I obtained 28 in a 5-minute run, or approximately 336 per hour. Oroworks, the Void Armageddon node, in the 10-minute run, I obtained 0 ThraxPlasm, so I repeated just to double check that this was the case, and a second 10-minute run also obtained 0 ThraxPlasm, so I would completely avoid this one if you're looking to farm it. Finally, 2 Vulcommons, the Void Cascade node. In 10 minutes, I obtained 98 ThraxPlasm, which is about 588 on average per hour, so nearly double the second best method. As you can see from this, the best method to farm the ThraxPlasm is the Void Cascade and the Mobile Defense nodes, with Mobile Defense being better if you don't have a great loadout with a high damage output and good crowd control, whereas the Void Cascade node, if you're going to last more than 2 rounds, so 8 Exolizers, that will be your best option. For those of you who have not played Void Cascade node before, throughout the mission a Void-possessed Exolizer will spawn periodically, contaminated by multiple void tears. The contaminated Exolizer has a barrier with about a 20-meter radius that forces transference upon entry, similar of that to an Orphix field. The tears must be closed using the operator or drifter's void damage amp or void sling, which will spawn a void manifestation above the Exolizer. Destroying the manifestation will purge the Exolizer, deactivate the transference disruption field, and spawn a Thrax Centurion unit. This Thrax Centurion unit will then threaten to repossess the Exolizer if not defeated quick enough. Once you have defeated the Thrax Centurion, it will manifest from its physical form into its spectral form. And that then must be finished off using void damage, either from an Exarku ability or the operator or drifter amp. During the mission, players must monitor the cascade gauge that fills in the presence of void-possessed Exolizers. Purged Exolizers will linger on the field for 90 seconds whilst they tick down, passively reducing the cascade gauge. Killing enemies within 20 meters of a purged Exolizer will cause them to be absorbed into it, reducing the cascade gauge further. Once a purged Exolizer has expired, it will be counted towards the total number of purged Exolizers. And once you have purged 4 Exolizers, you will be given the option to extract. If, however, you have not purged 4 Exolizers and the cascade gauge fills up, you will fail the mission. Otherwise, once 4 Exolizers have been purged, by the time the gauge fills up, players will be given the option to extract immediately, similar to that of a survival mission where your life support slowly drains down. Another option for obtaining ThraxPlasm that is not directly through a single node is via Zamarin Bounties, specifically the level 110 to 115 bounty and the level 90 to 95 bounty, with ThraxPlasm dropping in quantities of 15 with a 6.5% drop chance. At the time of recording this video, you would need approximately 3,700 ThraxPlasm in order to craft every item that requires it. It is worth noting that ThraxPlasm is unaffected by a drop chance booster, however it is affected by a resource booster, meaning you can get double drops. That covers just about everything there is to know on how to obtain and farm Thrax. If you've enjoyed this guide or if you found it helpful, like and subscribe for more. If you've got any questions or you haven't found it helpful, drop a comment below and let me know why.